What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another live stream. This time with Beyond the Stars. I'm your host, Star Wars Gazer. I got Wrath of Mandalore here. What's going on, sir? We got Skleet 3PO. Nice hat, dude.
Thanks, my guy.
Love it. We got Lord Swoonsky in the house. What's up, Lord Swoonsky? You never know what's going to happen with Lord Swoonsky in the house. And we got Clone Force 97. How you doing, sir?
Doing good. I decided to go no hat, especially because I got rained on outside.
Look at this fucking handsome guy, eh?
Look at this guy.
Look at this guy, eh?
Look at those luscious locks of hair. We didn't know he had that.
I'm donating at the closet this weekend.
Yeah, let me get some for like
that guy.
Just let me get some for like right here.
Okay, I got you.
Oh,
I saw your engagement photos, Wrath. They look very good.
Thank you, sir.
10 out of 10.
Sponsored by Ronald.
The Ronald McDonald Foundation.
Baby.
Rex in the chat. Rex in the
Yo,
chat.
what's up, Rex?
Oh shit!
Woo! We got some people in the house. What's going on, Rex? Good to see you, Sklee. I haven't seen you in a hot minute, sir. How you
He
been?
died.
I'm
I
good, man. I
resuscitated him.
had a busy past couple weekends. I actually went back to Nashville this past weekend with one of my coworkers.
Sick invite.
Sick. Did you go to play a gig or just for funsies?
No, for fun, man. So like my coworker, he was a hired gun in Nashville all last year, and so he had never actually got the chance to go hang out at Nashville. He was always playing on Broadway. So like after I went like a couple weeks ago, I was like, dude, we should just it'd be fun if we went. He's like, dude, let's go do it. So we made a plan. We went up, and dude, we had a blast. It was fun. Had a really good time.
Heck yeah. How far of a drive is that for you guys?
Dude, it was probably like 4 hours. I think it's not crazy.
Gotcha. That's not bad. That's not
Yeah.
bad. Scully.
Yo, JT, what's good, man?
Up, JT. Good to have you in the house, sir. How are you doing?
Oh, he's been better.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say there's a
he's
whole
been better.
Instagram thing, dude. I feel so bad for him.
What
It's
happened?
okay. The Papa, he bless you. The Papa, he bless you. En el nombre de Patria, Espíritu Santo.
Oh man. What a week. What have you guys been up to? I mean, Sklee's been traveling apparently, doing his thing. Lord
Yeah.
Swoonsky, how you been? What have you been up to?
Fucking working like a dog, trying to get money together for Fan Expo.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right. I got Fan Expo Denver in like 2.5 weeks. I'm excited.
Oh, lucky. It's going to be so
So-
much fun.
Yeah. And then a month later, a Rebel Scum Con.
Yeah.
So, Sklee, are you still going?
You said it's August, right?
Yeah, August 7th through the 11th.
It really, I want to go and I can make it happen. But I'm kind of still waiting to find out with Wrath because him and I are, we're a tag team.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Besides for
I told him I got to know, though, because I got that room booked. If I have to, I got to find some other roommates.
Okay. Yeah, I can let you know in like probably the next few days.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. If I got to help, we'll figure something out.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I gotta send that email out tomorrow first thing, and then when I hear back, you'll know.
Cool.
Heck yeah.
Gazer,
Because I
what's
could
up with
probably
the new
make it work
camera
if I don't
angle?
have to buy the.
What'd you say?
So what's up with the new camera angle?
I switched my desk, so I am gonna start getting heavily into Whatnot. I'm currently in the process of buying a bunch of
Nice.
product, and
Nice.
so I set it up differently so I could have my whole setup right here. I got a whole clear space right here. So even bought myself like the little like phone arm and everything for it. So
Yeah, be waiting on my return.
He's gonna be
When I move.
He's gonna be a hand model.
Yeah, what's
Hey,
on your shirt, Gazer?
So Gazer, how was the competition?
It was great. It was
state-
really
the
good.
state-
I
the
really
state
appreciate
finals?
all the love and support that you gave Clone Force. That was a really touching
The state
Um,
finals, was it?
word of
Yeah.
encouragement. I appreciate that.
Did you advance to regionals or
I did. Yeah.
He's in the final four.
Final Four for Midwest?
Yep.
Yeah,
Looking
he's
forward to
chucking
it.
away.
Yeah, I've been
Goodness
doing
gracious.
well on that. Getting that corn the long way, baby.
Closet had to be medevaced. That's why he wasn't on. He lost.
Dang.
Yeah, the cob got stuck in his throat.
I looked at him when it happened and went, newbie.
Fucking Joey Chestnut over there.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's funny. But no, I appreciate you guys taking the wheel on that one. We will have Nerds Galore this weekend, and I will be hosting it. So
Fucking finally. We're running out of shit that we can talk about to get it canceled.
they're doing everything they can to get Nerds Galore canceled. I love it.
Yeah, we were
Yeah, I'm
hoping
trying to
JT
free
would
up my
Dude, all we got to
time.
do is just get Melvin to fucking stream raid us.
Right?
All right.
Hi.
We had somebody join my
Oh my
fucking
god!
What?
stream. I don't know if we want to say it out loud, but I'll put it in the chat of what this person joined in and just started saying.
Okay, fair enough.
Apparently, they're very talented.
Yeah.
They can utilize both holes at once.
Oh,
wow.
that's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Leaving nothing
for
to the
them.
imagination.
Good for them.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's impressive. That's some Division 1 multitasking. Wow.
Jeez,
I thought it was,
that
I
is
thought it was
some
my
serious
brother's
stuff right
friend,
there.
but yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
All
So-
three of those.
I wanted to ask you guys. We'll start off with this. What do you guys think about Luke or Mark Hamill saying like he's done with Luke? How do you take that as a like I'm too old for this crap anymore, or you think he did it because he's upset with the way things have gone? What do
I
you guys
think
I-
he's.
I think it's
he's
actually
pulling
the
our
other way
yoinking
around.
our leg.
I
No,
think
let's
he's
see how
pulling-
big
he's
that
pulling
next
our-
bag
he's
of
pulling
cash
our
is.
Johnsons, dude.
Really?
He does this. He does this whenever he's about to be in another project. And if you
Okay.
look at this, you can ask your AI, whatever. This is far from the first time this is probably the third or fourth time that he's done this.
Okay.
And I mean, based on the trajectory of what's going on with the New Republic era and stuff, bro, he's gonna be involved in Star Wars, bro. Like whether people want to believe it, he is Star Wars, man.
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker. The Skywalkers are the heart of Star Wars. They always will be.
Yeah.
So he's pulling our legs, bro. And I mean, like, you guys got to understand, they're professional liars. They're actors. This is what they do.
Right.
And so like
Yeah.
we've seen this time and time again with
You're an
not
actor?
just with Star Wars, plenty of times with Star Wars, but I mean Marvel, whatever. They are under NDA. They can't say anything, so they're trying to divert expectations as much as possible, which I think is a great thing because if you get people to think he's not going to be in it, dude, if he shows up in Mandalorian and Grogu, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's going to
Right.
blow the world apart, like the
Yeah.
Mandalorian season 2 finale. So I don't buy it.
I do think that if he actually is stepping away, like allowing for room for like if they actually go get like Sebastian Stan to play him, like to
but
play
they
a
don't
young Luke.
But it will mess up the whole canonical storyline, bro. Because you can't just swap actors in the middle of the story. The whole point of it is like it works when
They're
you
gonna-
have a younger
But-
version of a character.
watch
Even
Right,
Smith thinks
but I
so,
think
what?
I think what they do is they use Sebastian Stan for like all of it except for like the actual face part. They'll probably CGI that crap.
Then just
Well,
do what they
But
did for Book of
gonna
Boba
be
Fett.
against that's going to be against his contract though, because Sebastian Stan makes money because of his face. So that's
True.
the thing. Why can't they just use Graham Hamilton like they have been? Dude, what they've been doing is amazing. If you think about it, it's been half a decade. It will have been half a decade since we last saw that deep fake. Dude, I see people that can make that good of a deep fake on their phone. I'll send you guys videos in the past couple days.
Yeah.
And think about it. The last time we saw it was only a year after the first time we saw the deep fake, and how much better it got in just that one year. And think about 5 years later and how good deep fakes have gotten and AI has gotten within 6 months. It's
Yeah.
not even a contest, dude. And
Yeah.
you guys
I
have to
make
understand, like,
defensive Swinsky.
the fact that
What?
a single person go on their phone and do something very close to that.
Yeah.
You got to understand, Disney has the money and technology at least 5 to 10 years ahead of what everybody else has.
Yeah.
So that's it's got to be what they're doing, man. And like the fact of the matter is, the Skywalker, Solo, and Organa, they make money, and for them to not be a part of this story, which they're building towards, doesn't make any sense. So, dude, they're pulling our chains, dude. This is what they do. So I don't buy it. They'll say whatever they're gonna say, and people eat it up. People eat up anything that they hear. So
Yeah.
that's you can write it down. You heard it here first, dude. Like, they ain't going anywhere, man.
All
They'll
right.
use their likeness. I don't know, maybe about the Force Ghost situation, him being a Force Ghost later on, but the characters are those characters, especially Luke Skywalker, they're gonna continue to be in Star Wars until their story is completely told. They're gonna be a part of the story. It's just
That's
what
sick.
it is.
Yeah. Chat, let us know in the chat here what you guys think. Do you guys think it's real? Do you guys think it's fake? Do you guys what are your guys' thoughts on that? Clone Force, I'd be interested to hear your take on Luke.
I think Sclee has me convinced. I think I think we've talked about it honestly the last 3 times we've had a discussion. I think we've kind of beaten it to death of what he might do. I'm okay if he's done. Like he's getting closer to 80. Like if he wants to sunset it and do all this other stuff, he can do it. I don't. I honestly I don't really care if he's done or not. Like again, it's not like I disagree with him. If he wants to be done, it's his right. He's done it for long enough. He had his opinions when he came back for the sequels and how that went, and then he's had his opinions more recently about like fans in general. Like he talked about somewhere, I don't know. I saw it on a TikTok that like he doesn't like signing anything anymore because
Yeah.
of dealers. Like he's like
and with
my
Lucas.
like yeah, he was like, if I sign, like somebody will come up to me and be like, hey, can you sign this? And they'll be like, why don't we take a picture? Because like if you're my fan, you want to take a picture. And the person will be like, nah, a signature's fine. And he's like, dude, that's the dealer. Like he's like, I don't consider those people to be my fans. I'd rather just take a picture with you. So
Well, what if I'm like that Mexican kid from the tortilla shell commercials? What about both? What if I
Yeah.
want a
Yeah.
picture and an autograph?
Right?
Fuck.
Shut up, you fat bitch.
Hey, fuck you.
Quit being
Well-
greedy.
well, I think if you're paying for the autograph, it's a different thing. Like
Yeah.
if he's going to Fan Expo and you're paying for a signature, then you get what you get. If you catch him out in public, though,
Yeah,
and I
if
think
catch him out in
I think that's what
public,
he
I'm more
means.
inclined to
Bro,
take
he
a
makes
picture and
raps
ask for
on
an
those
autograph.
signatures at the expos.
Yeah. One, I'm not just walking around with random like, crayon and picture in my hand of him.
Yeah,
Like-
that, and I want specific things signed by these
Right.
people. Like,
So if I just randomly see him on the street, I am gonna take my phone and be like, "Hey, can I get a picture with you real quick?" You know what I mean? And just like, chink, and like, yeah,
But you
but
also
people
gotta
ain't like
remember
us.
where
They
he
don't
lives.
think they're not modest.
right.
No, my
No,
gosh.
they're not. They're not. I see some of those videos like as soon as they get out of the car of them getting mobbed by people, and I'm like, bro, leave him alone. Like, no wonder he hates going to real conventions and stuff for Star Wars fans because he's getting mobbed all day. Like,
Yeah.
Swinski, what do
Well,
you
yeah.
think?
I think it depends on how big the paycheck is for the next project.
That's
But if
fair.
he does step away, they're just gonna do what they've been doing. I mean, he's probably gonna sign a thing like how James Earl Jones' estate can use, like how with Disney can use his voice for future projects.
I'm pretty sure he already did.
Yeah, like I mean, they're
Yeah.
gonna keep doing what they did. What's the dude's name that is the body double?
Graham Hamilton.
Yeah, they're gonna keep him. They're gonna deep fake Luke's face. I mean, they've been deep faking faces on people since Revenge of
years.
the Sith.
Yeah.
No,
even
George
longer,
was the
even
first
longer.
one to do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's true. George
Yep.
wanted to originally do that with Obi-Wan, but the technology wasn't
He
there
did it with Attack of the Clones. He did it with Count Dooku and Attack of the Clones.
Daddy, yeah,
Yeah.
that's when he actually really started it.
Yet.
I mean, even if you
I
look
didn't even know
at
that.
if you look at the
yeah, and
Hobbit
the fights
movies
and stuff. Yeah, it's
Yep.
it's
The
an
Mace
accurate
Windu and Palpatine fight. That's
Yep.
Palpatine is completely CGI. Like his
100%.
face. You can
Yep.
see
I mean,
it.
you
This
can
is true.
see in the Hobbit when Saruman came in, there's a little bit of editing going on with Christopher Lee's face because he was so old and like that was
Yeah.
I mean he was close.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, all the fighting scenes with Christopher Lee were all CGI'd.
Mhm.
They had someone else in there, and then they just took the head of Christopher Lee and worked their magic.
I think they mainly did that for Revenge of the Sith because by Revenge of the Sith he couldn't fucking do it no more. But
Yeah.
like he did it with Dooku, he did it with Palpatine with the Mace versus Palpatine fight in the Senate office.
Yep. Wrath, what do you think?
I don't know, man. I mean, I'm okay if he wants to step away, if he wants to stay cool. Just keep your fucking pants on. Keep your pants on.
Yeah, my thing. Obviously, I would love to have Mark, dude. Don't get me wrong. I would love for him to still continue to be in Star Wars and be able to see his Force Ghost and like the post sequel projects would be awesome. But like for me, as long as you know, he's already signed. I'm pretty sure he's already signed his likeness for his voice and his face and all that stuff already for the character. So it's like as long as you can keep making that amazing deep fake magic happen, like with the character and keep telling the stories, I'm cool. But like, dude, I don't blame him. He's in his late 70s. Like, dude,
Yeah.
go enjoy retirement. Like, go have. I don't
Right.
blame the guy. He's a human. Like, go do your thing, man. Like, I get it.
Exactly. Yeah.
But selfishly, you know.
And that's the thing too, is like I feel like it's a lot different, obviously, nowadays than back in the day. Like back in the day, if he would have wanted to quit, I think it would have been a lot harder for people. But now people are like, okay, go ahead, quit. Like we have CGI, we have all this stuff now. We can make this happen. Real quick, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, Mr. Pop the Bounty Collector. is in the house.
What's going on, Ricky?
I do just want to.
I love you.
How's everybody doing today?
I
Pretty
love
good.
you.
Oh my god, I love you more, Talking Heart. Oh no, it's Pop.
Boo.
He tricked us.
I
Freak
do
that
want to
guy.
say I did put into Gemini when you said put into your AI like how many times has Mark Hamill said that he's leaving Star Wars. He said it in 1990, like after the original trilogy.
Bro,
Oh, there you
like
go.
I said,
There you have it.
he did it. He did it after the sequel trilogy. He did it after Mando season 2, and he can't. He's done it. He's done it 3 to 4 times in recent years, in the past 10 years.
Shit,
like,
Andrew
guys,
Garfield wasn't coming back for Spider-Man No Way
Dude,
Home.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Katie Sackhoff. I'm not gonna be in the Mandalorian and Grogu, dude. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't buy any of this. This is what they can't say anything, which is
You know
cool.
who's
Like,
never said that once in his entire life? Sam Witwer.
Because he loves it. That's his life.
Rest days, bro,
Pop,
rest.
what do you think?
What is Mark Hamill completely done with Star Wars?
That's what he says. He just came out within the last week and said he's done.
I took it with a grain of salt because he's gonna come back.
Dude,
At the end of the day, money talks, and also if they got like a great, documentary of Luke Skywalker coming to Disney Plus, he's gonna do it, and technically that is part of Star Wars. So,
Yep.
yeah, you can't say you're. I mean, I guess you could say that he's not gonna do any more movies. I mean, that could possibly happen. I mean, he's getting kind of old. CGI ain't gonna fix that. But for him to say he's completely done, I don't think you could be done.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford's been trying to be done since the 70s and 80s, and he still came back. So
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah. That's good. Real Ben is in the house. Good to have you, sir. He says, hello there. Speaking of legends returning, an all-time legend is back. Rick
Dude.
Moranis is coming out of retirement for
yeah,
Spaceballs.
I'm so
Bill
hyped for it,
Pullman
man.
also returning.
That was
Dude,
like my
I think-
biggest thing. I was like, if they're gonna do it, they gotta have Rick Moranis. So
How
I think
good do you
Nerd
think
and I
that
talked about it
script had
yesterday.
to have been to get him out of retirement?
mhm.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it was.
I mean, I
MGM
know
was
it's
behind
not
it.
Spaceballs is just a goofy movie, but like you've been out of retirement for 15, 20 years. Something had
Probably
to have been
more.
good.
Yeah,
Either
probably
that
more.
paycheck or that script or his passion for Spaceballs was just enough to bring him out of retirement for it.
Gotta be a mix, dude.
Is
Clone
the
Wars,
contract
what'd you
still
say?
the same? Oh, well, no, Nerd and I were talking about this yesterday. That I've never seen Spaceballs.
Oh, you gotta
or was
watch it.
Dude,
2
it's
days
so
ago.
funny.
Is the contract still the same? Like where there's still no merch, or you think that's done for this one? Like that was George Lucas's big thing for the first one. Was like, yeah, you can make it, but you're not making toys and you're not making merch.
In the movie, they make a joke about it, like they
Yeah.
were gonna make merchandise, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I imagine they'll probably make some merch this go around because it'll probably be a good. If it's like a summer movie, I'm sure it'll pull, and they'll probably have some merch for that. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question, actually. I didn't even know
Right,
that about the
that's big.
first one.
Well, I mean, freaking, I don't know like the history of it, like any merch or anything, but like, God, I'm drawing a blank on his fucking name. But the guy that did Spaceballs, like in like a video I saw today, he's wearing a shirt that says Spaceballs the sweatshirt. So maybe
Yeah,
that's
that's true. The guy who plays Yogurt.
So it's like maybe that's a tease of like maybe we
No,
will
bro.
get it.
It'd be
Could just
dope.
be
It would be
his.
dope if they get some merch. Clone Force, you gotta watch it and maybe like react to it or like watch it with some buddies because dude, that's you're a huge Star Wars fan. You gotta check
Actually,
it out.
let's do this. We should do, at least with whoever can in this stream here. We should do like a live watch party and watch.
I'm
it.
down. I think it would be fun.
Get copyright strikes.
Well, we
Yeah.
won't watch it on the screen here. We'll watch it
Okay.
privately. But I want everyone on here so we can see your reaction.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Watch him just laughing his rear end off.
Yeah.
Oh man. But Ben says, yeah, Mark is currently not going to be in the upcoming projects, but if they flash him a couple million for a couple minutes on screen, I think he might reconsider.
But the thing
Exactly.
is, Ben Maynard, we don't even know that though. Nobody knows. We know 3 actors in what the Mandalorian Grogu. We know Sigourney Weaver. We know Pedro Pascal. We don't know anything. We don't know shit.
Hey,
That's
let's
the
put
thing.
it this way. Hugh Jackman was supposedly done with Wolverine and then came back for Deadpool and Wolverine.
True story, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're
That
right,
movie
Squeal.
was
They
great. I
they
loved
say
it.
that a lot just so that way maybe when they go do interviews for other things, they're not asked, so Star Wars, huh? They're like,
It's-
dude, I told
it's-
you I'm done. Like,
It's better for ticket sales if it's a surprise when the movie or the project drops. It just is, dude. If people know what's going to happen, then like they're already going to people. You know how Star Wars fans or nerds are. We start shitting on like, oh, it's going to be bad. But when it just happens and it smacks you in the face, bro, like, dude, it catches everybody. It's the biggest thing in news, pop culture, whatever. Like Mando season 2 finale. When that shit happened, bro, like Luke Skywalker saved 2020, COVID and all that. Like that's what they're trying to go for. And dude, we need it, bro. Star Wars
Oh
needs it.
shoot, Obi-Wan lives.
Obi-Wan
Sean.
finally got up out of bed, I guess.
Yeah.
Till he's
Dang, my man's
90,
been
bro.
resting this whole time. Get out of bed, Obi-Wan.
Here's what I just thought about,
Go ahead.
and I don't know why it just clicked now. He said all this while he's doing a press tour for another movie, and all the questions are about Star Wars. So I think he's just being like, "Yo, I'm on a press tour for a Stephen King movie. Like, stop asking me about Star Wars."
Yeah.
But if you guys, I don't know if you guys knew this, but a year ago, the first month, the beginning of June, when they started filming The Mandalorian and Grogu, he put out a cryptic tweet, and you guys can Google search it right now. I'm working on a project right now that I can't talk about, but this tweet, whenever the project is announced, this tweet will be significantly more important. You can look it up, dude. It's like, what project is Mark gonna work on that it's gonna make this tweet such a big deal? Like, come
Right.
on, man. Like, you got to
No.
read the tea leaves. They
Yeah.
they do that, bro. And like, you see where the New Republic era story's going. Like, come on.
Yeah. I do want to ask you guys, because I don't think we've come back together on a stream and talked about this, everyone here. You know, Andor season 2 finally finished up. What is your guys' full reaction now that you've seen the entire thing? Because honestly, I'll be real, my thoughts and opinions on it changed over the course of the last 5 or 6
I haven't
episodes.
finished it.
I
So-
can't give a fair response.
I haven't finished it.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't give a fair response.
Did you not finish it, Sklee, or is it
I
just...
didn't finish it. Yeah,
Okay.
I have the last. I think I have like the last couple episodes, so I
Nerd
need it.
volunteer
I can't say
distribute.
anything.
Lord
I volunteer.
Spoonsky?
So far, wasn't into it though.
All right, so obviously the first 3 arcs terrible. Like episodes 1 through 9, absolute dog trash. I don't want to see them again. Gorman Massacre, no. Borman Massacre, that shit was boring. The last 3 episodes though, I was on a stream with Clone Force. I was like locked in, like paying attention, and it was actually really fucking good. And I've come to the conclusion that it is a good show, but it's just not for me. And if you like it, cool. I'm kind of done shitting on it. Like it's like beating a dead horse at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, don't
Clone
beat
Force?
it too much. Peter will get mad. It did its job. At the end of the day, it was supposed to get me excited to watch Rogue One. It did an excellent job. I don't think it's better than season 2 wasn't better than season 1, but Andor as a whole is probably my favorite live action series. And I talked about it with Swoonsky. I just said it's a show that you really have to be all eyes and ears. You have to have subtitles because
You'll
that
miss big
show
stuff.
that show is in the details. So when it's doing slow things, you have to be looking around. So I don't know. It's kind of like
I was looking around. I was looking at eBay.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. But I don't know. I like it. I enjoyed it a lot. I don't want any spin-offs from it. I don't when I was watching it, I was like, you know what? I want to know what's happening with this baby, but like at the end of the day, I don't care. Like we all like.
We know it's Poe Dameron.
100%. That's Poe. 1 million.
think
I'm
so?
with Pop. Yeah.
What did somebody say?
You talking about the kid
we
as Poe
talking about-
Dameron? Is that what you were
we were-
saying?
Somebody
Yeah.
said it was Ryan
As long as
Gosling's
he's born
character.
on Yavin, that's all that matters, right?
He wasn't born on
So-
Yavin.
Well,
Poe
technically,
Dameron, he was from Yavin.
He was conceived on Yavin.
yeah. Well, they did the same thing with Andor's character in season 1 because they said he was born on Fest, but then he was actually really born on Canary. But then his mom, like, what the hell was her name? What the hell is the mom's name?
Mothma.
Mom changed it to Canary.
He said Mothma.
So it could be one of those things where he's like, yeah, I was born on Yavin, but was actually conceived on Yavin.
Yeah.
Mac man.
Pop, I was looking back, man.
Watch.
G bars.
Jeez.
Pop, what were your thoughts on it?
I guess my thoughts on the show was just kind of neutral. It's a very slow show, and like you said, you gotta you can't be cooking and watching the show at the same time.
Right.
You really gotta pay attention. Sometimes I had to rewatch an episode to be like, oh, okay, I guess what they're doing. It was a build up. The last 3 episodes, I agree, were fire. And leading into Andor or Rogue One. But is it my favorite Disney Plus? No, it's not. Not my favorite Disney Plus show. But it's okay. I get it. You know why people like it. I felt like it was more like an HBO show. If it
Sure.
didn't have anything to do with Star Wars in the name or the title or character, I could see it like a HBO show. You know.
In terms of quality, by far. Like
Yeah.
it was like it was an HBO show that just so happened to be in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
kind of how it felt to me when I.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, man, I'm sorry. I just hate Andor.
But it's weird.
You
though,
hate
because-
Cassian
But-
Andor?
That's one thing. Like even Closet said, and I agree with him. If with remove Star Wars from the show, and it's a great show, it really is. Like
He
the
reversed on
storyline.
that.
But like for me, like it didn't feel until probably the last 3 episodes. It really didn't feel like Star Wars at all.
Because when we were talking about this earlier, it's like when we're going to sit down to watch Star Wars, we're trying to relive or feel that magic that we had when we were kids.
Yep.
And to us, that is inherently that is what Star Wars is. And when you don't get that, it's like, what are we doing here? You know? So I get it, but it's a different flavor. You know, and I don't necessarily think it's a horrible thing for the brand to branch out a little bit, but like it's not what I'm looking for. It's not what I'm looking for when I'm looking for Star Wars.
Yeah.
Just bottom
But
line.
when they pitched, or when that thing leaked about like the George Lucas like $40 million an episode TV show, and it was like this dark undertone, everybody was like, "Oh my god, like this would be great!" And like Andor has that dark undertone, and everybody's like, "Well, it doesn't feel like Star Wars." So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. I don't know. I mean, everybody has their own opinion. I think it's fine. I think it tells a story of a Star Wars story, because Rogue One's not like it's always Rogue One, a Star Wars story. It's not like Star Wars Rogue One.
I think the other thing too, like if you think of that one that George was gonna make, it was Underworld Coruscant. So like
Yep.
it would have been slow and fast at the same time, because there would have been, obviously it's Coruscant, so many people and aliens and different things, everything's happening all the same time really quick, like so for every episode there would have been a lot going on, even in the underworld of Coruscant, but especially in the underworld of Coruscant. And so I don't know, I do feel like it would have had a different feel to it had George Lucas been able to actually come out with that. But yeah, I think that's where again, to each his own. I'm with Lord Swinsky. Like if you loved Andor, great. Like
Yeah.
go ahead,
Yeah.
go for it. Like that's really cool that you found a show that you really
That you
like.
dig.
Yeah.
Next time, pick a better one.
I will
yeah.
burn your Papa de la Miglia or whatever the hell you said, Carter.
You're gonna burn the Pope? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going out.
Wow.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
wow.
pretty
It
quickly.
would've been
That's
You're
more
gonna
true to
burn
form,
this sweet
for
old
sure,
man.
what we know as Star Wars. It's
He's
just this was
still
just something
he's
different.
still a
It's missing
White
a lot
Sox
of.
fan.
He's still what?
He's still a White Sox fan.
You're a Phillies fan. Shut the fuck up.
Sklee, what were you
Okay.
saying? Go ahead, bud.
Yeah, like it just would have been more true to form with what we know as Star Wars, bro. Like we were all of us here grew up with the first 6, and like
Right.
that. There's before there was any of this other stuff. Before that is in its purest form of DNA. That is what Star Wars is. And so when you go outside of that or change the fundamental or take out fundamental pieces of that, then it doesn't feel like it doesn't give us the same magical feel that it did, and it doesn't captivate us in the way that it did. So like I said, it's something different. I think it's good. And right back with y'all, Swinsky and Gazers, like, bro, if you guys are into it, like, wonderful. And that's the cool thing about fandom is like we don't gotta love or even like the same things, but at the end of the day, we can have conversations and we can find some commonality and things that we appreciate about it. But
For me,
yeah, just so far wasn't my thing.
for me, it's like I got more of a Star Warsy feel from Skeleton Crew than I did Andor.
I could
for
agree
sure.
with
I
that.
love
I
Skeleton
can agree with
Crew.
that.
And it wasn't even the fact that like we're talking like there's the whole lightsaber thing. For me, it's like it brought me back to my childhood. It brought me back to playing with the lightsabers. It brought me back to running around the neighborhood, getting into shit, you know. And then of course, it's for me, it's just more relatable. And to be honest, I'll go back to it before it even came out. It's like I wasn't really huge on Andor as a character. And like I said, for Andor, I feel like you could have told the same story with Galen Erso and show us early Jin and that kind of stuff. Like a little bit more of an in between of what we had with Rogue One. I didn't really care for Andor as a character.
Didn't connect to them, yeah.
For me, I didn't connect to the show from the premise because I don't really care too much about Cassian Andor as a character.
Yeah, like instead of the show being called Andor, we get a new show with Jin called Urso.
Or we get a show that shows that brutality of the Empire and shows the oh shit moment where people are realizing and the back and forth of like because there was tones of like people who were supporting the Empire's rise and like the Cyril and that kind of aspect of it versus the people who are supporting the rebellion. I think you can get that dual parallel in a show with Galen Erso.
One thing that's kind of interesting, I don't know if you guys watched it, but Theory did his take on Andor, and he brought up something I had never thought of until he said it, and I'm like, holy crap, he's right. We talked a lot about that SA scene and like what we thought of it being in there, and he talked about as a show as a whole, it brings this idea of the Empire takes whatever it wants whenever it wants at the moment it wants it. And that was a microcosm of that in that moment where the Empire takes everything. And then it builds up to the Gorman stuff, right? Where now Palpatine needs this one thing and he's like, I'm not asking anymore. Like, I'm taking it, and it kind of builds up to that. And I thought it was a really cool point I'd never thought of before.
Yep. Agreed.
So
I'm glad he went back on it.
Yeah, he actually likes the last
that take.
4. He said he
Yeah,
loves
he said, like,
the
last 5
4
episodes.
5
Yeah,
episodes. Yeah.
Definitely gives me after watching that, I was like, okay, I definitely have to go back. I'm gonna rewatch the entire season because I want to make sure I don't miss anything. You got like Clone Force said, you got to be real attentive, man. This is a different type of show. Any loss of or miss of a conversation, you'll miss big points and stuff. So you got to really be locked in. It's not something you can just half-ass watch. But I want to say some real Ben Maynard. We actually talked about that earlier today. Swinsky was asking us about our favorite Star Wars projects, and then we got to animated Star Wars projects. And like, honestly, bro, like I agree with you, man. That Tarkovsky miniseries is amazing. Peak, dude. Like, I could definitely understand and agree with what you're saying there. Like, I mean, I don't get me wrong. I love Lucas and Filoni's Clone Wars, OA Clone Wars. I love that. I really do. Still one of my faves. But bro, like that Tarkovsky, man, like it presents Star Wars in a way with such little dialogue and just visuals and action and it's just so cool, man. And it'd be cool if they could do something like that again. But it is what it is. Thankful we have it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's Star Wars Samurai Jack to me. I don't
Yes,
know.
sir. Yes, sir.
I didn't.
Yes, sir.
I personally didn't like that one as much as the other one. But I
That's
also
fair.
don't really like Samurai
Crazy.
Jack either.
Crazy take.
Um,
There's culture and then there's bananas.
I'm gonna
um,
balance you guys out.
I feel like half the time that's what Clone Force does. He waits for everybody to give their opinion, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't agree with that. Just 'cause I want to be different. I'm
That's
that
my
guy."
role. That's my role in the Gazerverse.
I love
The
it.
Gazerverse.
I love that.
Wow.
Keeping the force in
Um,
balance. We love it.
And
Speaking-
Gazer.
Speaking of theory, did you guys see he's gonna debate Matt Walsh
Yeah.
about
I did
Revenge of
see
the
that.
Sith?
Oh wow, nice.
I thought it'd be fun.
He's gonna eviscerate Matt.
Now, here's
Walsh
the
is
deal.
what he's
It's
gonna
gonna be
I
do.
don't even know who
pre-recorded,
Matt Walsh
but I
is.
wanted to ask you guys what you guys thought of us not watching it until we do a live. We can plan a live stream together, and we can live react to that debate with Theory and Matt Walsh.
Yeah, I think we
I
should
thought
do
it'd be
it.
kind of a
That-
fun.
That recording is gonna be like 6
I think
hours
it's
long.
honestly, bro. Like when I first heard like with all the beef, or not beef, like the kind of the conversation started even before he agreed to do the video. I was like, oh, like who cares? But like after thinking about it, it's like this is gonna bring a lot of people into Star Wars. You think about it, his audience is huge, and like letting Theory have that audience to be able to break things down for people to understand and really like grasp George's art. Like I think it's great. I think it should be
Yeah.
really cool.
Yep, I think it's gonna be cool too. Pop, did you see that news?
No, I did not see that news, but that guy's he agreed to it and it's gonna be recorded.
Mhm.
Wow. I
He's
think
gonna
it's
get
gonna be a lot of
eviscerated.
like, no, you can't put that. No, don't put that. Say
Exactly.
this. Yeah, I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
be
about
real
that,
with you,
but I'd
I
rather be
think-
live.
I think if
Yeah,
it's gonna be
live would be-
pre-recorded and he cuts a lot of it out, I think Theory at some point will probably just be like, "Yeah, man, we're fuck the video." Like,
Nah, I would love it live. If
They're
you
just
if
gonna
you
start
feel
screaming at each
so
other.
so much about that movie being bad, it should be straight off the dome. Give me your points.
bring up
Right.
your facts
Yeah.
and be able to be articulate about them. Don't pre-record that shit.
Exact.
Like
exact.
you don't need to write
I
a script
completely
about
agree.
it. Give your opinion and debate it live.
Mhm.
Do,
Right,
do a
100%.
Lincoln
I mean,
Douglas style
and
debate.
then I always say at the end of the day, I don't consider like Hayden Christensen the best actor ever.
No,
Okay,
No.
He's not.
Hayden Christensen is not a Denzel Washington.
right.
Denzel
right?
I
No.
don't consider Denzel
No.
Washington to be the best actor.
Well, that's debatable, right? But I'm just saying at that caliber of
Yeah, that
actor,
level,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
level,
caliber. Yeah,
An
you
A-list.
know, I don't
truly an A-list.
expect. I don't. It's and not saying it's it's just Star Wars, but I'm saying like for what he was asked to do, he delivered.
yeah.
100%
Right.
agree.
Because in the
100%
beginning
agree.
of the movie, he's like, "I'm so in love with you," until like, and then, my empire, your empire. So he did a big change in the
Mhm.
beginning of that movie to now. So he did what George wanted him to
Side
do.
note, with
This
that
man got
stick,
his
you look like
John
you're about to
Williams stick.
maestro. I was just gonna say that. Yeah, he looks like he's about to.
Clip that. Clip that. Clip that.
When
I'm
he
coming
had it
for
up,
you.
I was like,
Chinese
a
and
little
4K.
miniature
Pop
John
Pop
Williams
the
over
bounty
here.
conductor.
There you go.
That is great.
But yeah. It's
Pop the
just
bounty
interesting to say that and that movie was terrible and
Yeah,
bad
brutal.
acting and all that stuff. I mean,
And to call it the worst movie ever, like
Yeah,
I've watched a lot of other movies, and I can think of at least off the top of my head right now a handful of other movies that are way worse.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Sharknado exists.
Yeah.
Shut
Shark-
up. That is like the best shark movie ever.
The
okay?
Eternals.
Go to the closet.
Internals. Wow.
Avatar: The
Wow.
Last
Internals
Airbender.
pretty sucks. Yeah. So,
The live action movie, yes, the Avatar sucked. The anime is great.
I've never seen
Yeah.
it.
It is great. Yeah, Dave Filoni worked on that.
Actually, I'm doing with my wife and my buddy and my wife's sister. We're having like a Avatar: The Last Airbender watch party nights. So we plan out nights and we watch Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, the way that
Who's
conversation
Teresa
started was
Yopper?
like, I'm doing it with my buddy. I'm like, whoa, hey, what?
Hey,
Speaking of Hayden Christensen, I was gonna say, have you all seen Jumper before? That's like a
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Exciting.
Jumper is
Great
fire.
movie.
Yeah,
I almost
Jumper's
watched
a
it
good
again
movie.
like 2 nights ago.
I wanna-
I think I might rewatch it.
I want to watch the movie where he's like a mute guy and the nuns are like visiting him.
all over him.
Yeah, and they're just like, "We heard what you did for Sister What's Her Face in the garden. We want to taste."
I don't know what you're
And he's just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
What is this
basically
movie?
the premise of the movie is that he's in trouble with the law and he runs away to this nunnery
Like a
and pretends
monastery?
pretends he's mute and can't. Yeah.
Hilarious.
Mac
That's
man, you're
funny.
right. Jumper is a sleeper hit.
Yeah, I gotta check it out again, dude. It's been
He's
so long.
watching you.
He's watching. I can't believe you
love
bought that, bro.
But yeah, guys, we'll plan a live stream of that. We'll
Flame me for buying the Papa de Famiglia, and Tony's over there buying 87 Andor cards.
Come on, bro. The Pope.
Bro, you see, you'd say that, but if I just went like this and had the 1 of 1 Pope card, you wouldn't say shit.
No, I'd still
What's
be
wrong
like,
with the
wow,
Pope?
congratulations on 101.
Hey, my brother, the fuck are you?
Pop, did you? I don't know if you were in the stream at the time, but I'm jumping into Whatnot.
Oh, nice.
So I'm working on buying product right now. So
All right.
Don't buy from this guy. He bends all the cards.
Who?
Gazer.
Oh, wow.
I bought a card from him and he bent it in half.
Wow.
Damn, he kicked
Wow.
him.
and Lord Swoonsy's gone. I don't know what happened there. We'll have to get him back later at another time.
Yo,
Um,
what is this? These name changes, bro. Who's Lord Swinsky?
That's nerd.
Why did he change his name?
Probably
Because
for
we
the same
like his
reason that
name.
You changed your name to Pop, the Bounty Hunter.
The Bounty Hunter? No.
He's back. Oh, he's contortionist now.
He knew he was coming back. He just had to wait his
What if
time.
he's just like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm done.
That's
Well,
pretty
then
much what he's doing.
that's his
with
that's his
Whatnot.
He's like,
prerogative. then, I guess.
oh, you want to take me off the live stream? Okay. Watch when I catch you next time.
Yeah, no, Wrath, you're right. I said fuck Whatnot, bro.
Well, I
I'll
know
believe
you
it.
know
I'll believe it when you run that Han Solo for $1 start.
Bro,
for $1.
I'll just sit there and fucking look at it with all this fucking rage and despair that I can't fucking move this goddamn card.
So I just looked up
Send it to me.
Swoonsky, and if you Google Swoonsky on Google, some guy, two buff guys show up on Twitter. Yo, what is this, bro?
It's got to be his
Him in
new
closet.
avenue.
I think my computer might be slow. I typed in Swoonsky and I'm getting Swarovski ads.
Yeah, I got Swarovski fucking figures, bro. Why is this fucking Marvel Avengers figure $42,000? Fuck out of here.
There is a Swoonsky on
YouTube.
Yeah, and he's
Really?
fully balaclavaed up, right? You can see the bridge of his nose.
Yeah, and it joined July 28th, 2015. Oh, he beat you, bro.
His name, but his name's Deonta, whatever that says.
Deonta, whatever that says.
Deontay's nuts. Got him.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey,
Oh,
Darth Christensen,
man.
you making fun of me because I'm fat?
Yo, Darth Christensen, I haven't seen you in a hot minute. How are you? How have you been, man? Like, I feel like I
My
haven't.
algorithm is about to be interesting.
Yeah, dude, I looked up a Slave Leia card one time on eBay, and my algorithm
Yo,
on-
guys, Nick
There
is
has
in
been
the
weird.
chat.
Hello, Nick.
What up, Nick?
I am not
Nick
your
is, but
dog.
hello there.
Okay, I'm a
Nick.
human
Nick
being.
is one of Theory's henchmen. That's what I call him. Theory's henchman.
Nah, Nick is the one.
Crazy.
Nick is the one that caused all the trouble. In
Yes,
the booth.
that's
Nick,
true.
we know you, bro.
You're,
the one
he's
that
not
got
wrong.
He's the troublemaker.
Nick the naysayer is in the chat.
Nick the naysayer. Oh,
Nick the
man.
nerf herder.
Who you calling nerf herder? Let's see. Darth Christensen said not as ridiculous as the Black Series Anakin from Episode 3, costing $115.
Bruh, what?
Dude,
Brother,
speaking
have
of
you
which,
seen
did
the
you guys
price of a
see?
Darth
Did you
Plagueis
guys
figure?
see the new Hot Toys 5s that they're coming out with?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Bro. Oh, okay,
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
saw
pull this up.
Shit, I can't afford. Got you. Yep.
Yep.
Everything
I
costs
always
$0
do that
if
every
you don't
day.
buy it.
Or if you bully Banana Boy into buying it for you.
Banana Boy? Who's
That's not-
Banana Boy?
I ate a
Clone
banana
Force.
on stream because I got
Clone
bored.
Force.
Nah, he deep throated a banana on stream.
We got Banana Boy and Corn on the Cob Boy. But he's not here.
Yeah. No, Corn on the
Wow.
Cowboy is here. He's literally
Wow.
the person
he in
that
the
leads
chat?
podcast. He's the person that leads the podcast.
I'm the corn boy.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about Closet.
No,
No,
Closet.
you're
Closet
right.
sits on the corn.
Closet got medically evacuated from the competition in the Southeast Regionals because he got a cob stuck
Wow.
sideways in his throat.
This is so weird.
Sideways.
Ken
wow.
collects in here. Bunch of weirdos.
Oh Lord.
What up, Holmes?
The
We
mic
about
of the
to kill
TV
Ricky.
holder. That's
Ricky, did you
hilarious.
hear about when Bricks became a literal fucking
Oh my God.
vendor badge?
She became the vendor badge, bro. I was crying. I couldn't breathe.
That was funny. I was
was
watching that and I was like,
crying.
this is hilarious.
I had
No, bro,
no
this
Sean
we weren't
Moreno
even
tears
live,
going down
man.
my face.
This shit happened before we went live.
Yo,
Like,
what are
she
you talking about? She became the
Bro.
vendor badge.
literally,
Bro.
me and Muff are talking. Like, we're getting ready to like go live. We're waiting for everybody to pop in on Kyber's podcast, and Bricks all of a sudden pulls out this freaking wizard hat, like covers her face. And I look at Muff and I go, or Wrath, sorry, accidentally dead named you. I'm sorry. I looked at Wrath and I go, bro, shit's your fucking vendor badge come to life. And she didn't hear me. She had no idea why me and Wrath were fucking dying. And she just keeps going. I'm talking like gets a red coat on, puts gloves on, like literally looks like the character on the badge just popped off.
Wow.
And
That's
she has
crazy.
no idea what's going on. And me and Wrath are just like, he's dying, can't fucking breathe. I'm like about to keel
I'm
over
still
and
in
like
pain.
die of lack of oxygen.
It was honestly hysterical watching those guys on the stream. Like, it was pretty funny.
And when was this?
Yeah, I missed this. I guess.
No, we were doing Kyber's podcast. This was before we even went live.
Okay.
Is this before or after Kyber quit?
It was before you went live? Because I swear there was a section of it where you guys
we
were talking
talked
about
it, but we
No,
had
that was
she had
different.
the live
That was
stream. She
different.
had the hat on.
She put her pimp hat on.
That's fair.
Yeah. No, this happened like we weren't even live, and I wish we had been live. This was like the first episode of that Carbonite Collectibles that Kyber does.
Fair enough.
I'm talking like it took us at least like 20, 30 minutes to calm
No,
down.
That was like 40 minutes, bro. I shit you not. The stream, because we were already so late on it.
You guys are wild.
Dude, like, I'm talking like I was in tears, bro. Like I was actually crying from laughing so hard.
It was bad. Very bad.
Still my favorite comment was at ICCC the first time BP met Bricks in person. Looks at her and goes, "Dude, you're your own minifigure."
Oh
man.
Lord.
I thought that was hilarious. But oh man. Well, I don't really have that was kind of the main things I want to talk about tonight. I wanted to keep it short and sweet tonight. I know we all have a lot of business to take care of and stuff. So do you guys have anything you wanted to talk about or bring up that I missed?
I did want to talk about I know we talked about it recently on another pod. I'm on like 8 fucking podcasts. I wanted to get Pop's opinion on Mia Goth being the villain for
Ooh, that's a good topic.
Starfighter. Or whatever
Okay,
the fuck they
yep.
call that shit.
That's a good one.
I'll give my opinion.
I don't
It's gonna be short. I don't know who she is.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen
Shia LaBeouf's wife.
Maxine or those videos? She's like she's honestly kind of already been like role locked.
I think it's in what's the movie called X?
What's her?
There's
What's her
X,
name?
there's
Mia?
Mia Goth.
Mia Goth. Okay.
She's in. Let me pull it up.
Like the Jordan Peele horror movies. I
She's
think.
in Maxine.
okay.
Pearl,
Okay.
X.
Yeah.
You
And
guys
she's
think
the
she'll be
villain?
a brand new character? Or do you think she'll end
Well,
up
yeah.
being like?
I mean, a brand new show. You know.
Well, it's a brand new time period, but like, what if? Let me give you. What if you know how allegedly Talon in the mall show is supposed to be young? What if it's a grown-up Talon? What if she plays?
She's
like
not gonna play Talon.
It's a what if. I mean, but
Yeah.
I think it'd be crazy.
I don't know. I mean, I'm interested to see how it goes. She's an interesting actress. Yeah, I mean,
The plot of the movies, or like I guess the basic plot of the movie sounds pretty decent to me. Like, I think Ryan Reynolds, fucking Ryan Gosling is
Jesus Christ.
Same person.
he's just he's a starfighter pilot. I don't think he's force sensitive or like not. I mean, maybe he is, but I know his nephew is force sensitive, and essentially like her character is the villain, and she's trying to persuade the nephew to go to the dark side or something like that. So, I mean,
She
I'm
can
here for
persuade
it.
me.
I just hope Disney doesn't like. I mean, make her hot, man. Like, come on,
She is hot.
No, but like, make her like don't clothe her all up too much. Like, you know, like
Yo,
let her
hey,
look
yo.
good, dude.
Hey.
Hey. That's funny. No, Gus
Squeeze.
Christensen brings up a good point. He said actually it's a good thing that we should have more unknown actors in Star Wars. That's why Jack Black and Mando felt really weird.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Fucking squeeze out there. Tits out for the boys.
Dude,
Tits
I
out
mean,
for
bro,
the
like
boys.
I bet the women were hot, guys. Like, what the hell? Would you not want to do that?
Wow.
Like,
Wow.
Disney.
What do you guys think of Darth Christensen's theory here? Maul is training Talon and Shadow Lord so they can set up Talon to come back as the villain in Starfighter.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I don't make theories for stuff anymore because
Wrong.
yeah, basically I'm fucking wrong. Like I hype myself up, then I see what comes out, and I'm like, well, that fucking sucked, and then it just taints my experience. And
You know,
review.
man, we're gonna.
Taints
You
his
know
chin.
what? It's time for the intervention. Swoon, you just
He
need to
wants-
change your perspective in
wants some-
life.
really
You're a
wants some
hateful
Twilight
fucking
cake.
son of a bitch.
I am. That's why I'm going to therapy.
You
He
want the
pulled
better-
the
you want the
reverse
better
card.
Of course, Darth Christensen.
Pull the
Come on,
reverse
brother.
card.
Of course, dude. Like it's.
I'll send you my better help link.
Bro, Disney won't make another slave Leia.
He's gonna send you
Like,
his
what the heck's
referral
going on
code
with
so he
that,
can
bro?
get more Adderall.
That's a
I mean,
psychiatrist.
obviously,
not a
just be
therapist.
good. Just be a cool,
Same shit.
be a really well played out or thought out villain character. Like, because honestly, bro, villains in Star Wars carry. Like, they are incredible.
Yeah.
So just as long as
Yep.
she's written well and she can execute well, like I don't care, dude.
She's a
Like,
good
I'm-
actress. She'll execute as long as the script is written well.
I haven't
That's
seen
the
either of
problem.
those things you were talking about, Wrath, but I'll have to check her out.
You should check him out. She's a
Yeah.
fox.
Well, I mean, yeah, I saw the pictures.
She
But,
plays those characters that she plays are batshit crazy. So she brings that kind of
Nice.
energy to Star
Yeah,
Wars.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
what
gonna
I'm
work.
looking at. Like, yeah, she looked
I'm
kind of
here
crazy.
for that, man. Just as
No,
long as
she's
it's
batshit.
good.
She looked like that psycho girlfriend.
It's like
What?
she's
Oh, yeah.
she's in one of the movies. I forget which one it is. The premise is like she wants to make it as she's a small town Southern girl, wants to make it as an actress, gets roped into some like roles, and then just completely goes off the fucking handle and like kills everybody.
Sounds
This is
Lewinsky
Maxine?
to me.
One of them, I forget which one it is. I want to
Okay.
say it's Maxine.
Yeah, I'll do a little bit of research, man. I'm curious. I
Watch
don't
the
know any of her
movies.
work,
Watch the
so.
movies.
What the
But I like
fuck?
the unknown thing. It's better.
Oh,
Yo, Clone
Got
Force, you need to
Amber
turn
alert
off
my
your
Yeah.
just on my
hey,
turn
chest
off
wait
your
or
for
something.
toy,
after the
my
stream
guy.
for that, bro.
yeah,
Mhm.
turn off
Wait
them
for after
toys.
the
my-
stream, my guy.
Hey, yo.
Hey,
Yeah, not middle
yo.
of the stream, dude. Save it for later, bro.
The electric banana on.
Darth Dildo over there.
Dude, a fucking Amber alert went off. My watch started vibrating.
Well, Swooner go off. Swooner's on the stream. Swooner's
Electric
husband just went missing.
Scared the hell out of me.
dying.
That-
I'm tired of the rumors. You gotta disappear.
Oh, man. Pop needs a break. Pop needs a break. He's laughing.
If, any,
Crying
if
in
anything
the
to make you
background.
guys laugh, because Swinsky's always upset.
See, that's why we have you here, Clone Force.
I told you I'd balance you guys out. That's my role in the Gazerverse.
Oh,
We
Lord.
would literally sit there and I'd be like, I hate it here. And you'd be like, well, it's actually not that bad. I was like, I'm just kidding. I like it. You're like, yeah, this place sucks. Like,
Oh Lord.
oh, man.
As long as you're not balancing that electric banana.
Swinsky, how's your cousin doing?
They're doing all right.
I'm dead, bro.
She don't talk back no more. She learned it.
All
So
right,
what's
calm
next,
down,
man?
Banana Boy.
What's next? What are we doing? Like, what are we looking forward to?
My YouTube videos. Check me out.
You know,
Still waiting for those to come out.
No.
If he'd ever
Yeah.
record one.
No,
'Cause
Pop,
right now,
I got
we're going through some dark
I have
times,
recorded
man.
them.
Dark
Thank
times.
you.
Yeah, for a little
uh,
bit. Yeah.
over the 4th of July weekend, I'm flying out to Denver for Denver Fan Expo, meeting up with
Steve.
BP and Jungle. It's gonna be sick. And then literally a month after that, I've got Rebel Scum Con with you guys. So
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
so super stoked about that.
I basically it's like celebration part 2. To be honest with you, all the amount of actors that are gonna be there, it's like, bro, they're really they amped it up. You know,
yeah.
like year 1 was here, and like they just said, "Oh, we could top that," and they're really delivering. So I'm really excited for Rebels Comic Con. Just the amount of
Hoping I can make it.
content creators that are going to be over there. So all of us are going to be hanging out, but then all it's like I don't even think I have enough money for any all those autographs. You know?
No.
So
No,
it's gonna be
100% not.
crazy.
Pop, you got any other comic or conventions or anything this summer?
No, not really.
He used all his PTO, homie.
Yeah, use on my nah. Fun fact, I still got 321 hours of PTO.
This man never takes
Dang.
breaks.
Crazy. But no, I got my daughter's 18th. Well, you got Father's Day, and then my next weekend after that, it's my daughter's 18th birthday. And then a couple weeks after that, it's my stepson's birthday. Then a week later, it's my birthday.
Yo, so
Um,
all I gotta say is, when are we invited to the carne asada?
By the way, Pop, since you and I are the only ones in here who can say this, Happy Father's Day, man.
Hey, thank you.
I'm a
appreciate it. Happy
father.
Father's to you.
I don't know my father.
Of
Mike-
what?
My kids are right there. Oh, hold on, right there.
You're a liar.
You're not my dad.
You're not. Yeah, so the summer is always jam packed. My mother's birthday is in August. And my son is September, the start of football.
Dude,
Nice.
this man's pop just like Google searched people born in the month, and then was like, how many of these people can I get related to? And then in his historical familial archive,
Infinity
they're just like,
stones.
Yeah,
you plan your childhood to be born here, and if they get born outside, adoption.
yeah. So fun fact, my favorite number is 13 because I was born July 13. My mom's August 13.
2
And my
days
sister's
before
May
me.
13. So
Bro, Pop.
13 is a good number for
Hey,
our
Pop,
family.
you know what tomorrow is?
What?
Friday the
Friday
13th.
Friday the
baby.
13th.
It's my birthday.
Oh,
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Wow, happy
Yeah,
birthday.
Glee's
Thank
gonna
you, man.
hop on my
Appreciate it.
hop tub.
Glee, how old are you gonna be there, dude?
So you the dirty 30, brother.
Dang.
Welcome
30,
to
30. Welcome to the club.
Uncle.
Welcome to the
30,
club, dude.
younger
Heck
than
yeah.
Chelsea.
Gotta be old. I'm officially gonna be old, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna be old.
You look younger
Yeah.
than Twinsky, though.
Yeah,
That's all that
welcome to
matters.
Unkville.
Fuck you.
Oh my god!
Night
Yeah,
shift,
that's
man.
awesome,
Night shift
What-
killed
what-
me.
What we doing for the weekend?
So Sunday I'm gonna hang with like my my niece and my nephew and my grandparents, and then tomorrow I might hang out with some buddies, like one of the guys who was in my band and a couple of my coworkers and stuff. We'll go to the brewery where my buddy works, just hang out, play some music, make some music probably, and then just chill, dude. Catch up on sleep, have some good food. That's really all I need.
Yep, you're ready on your 30s.
Yep.
Sounds like
Yeah,
fun.
because
Just
when
gonna
you're
buy you a
20s,
lightsaber.
you want to get shit faced.
Nah, dude, I don't need
And
that.
then when you're 30s, you're like, bro, I just want to chill and just have a
Yo,
good time.
Dude,
Dude,
when I
on my
drive
birthdays,
down-
wanna
on my
chill, man.
birthdays and like on Father's Day, it's pretty much I'm going over to my parents. We're cooking out steaks and like the whole 9 yards, and then just chilling in the rocking chair the rest of the afternoon. Like,
Yeah, dude. Like that's all I need. I
And
just want
it's
friends,
so
family, and
amazing.
like just peace. Yeah.
Yeah.
Proposal, Slee. I'm gonna drive down after this stream tonight. And I'm gonna bring some Kit Kats and Bush Light, and we're gonna get weird.
Oh, shit.
Yo, you got any antibiotics, by the way?
I got plenty. Let's go.
Wow.
We'll have to tell
That's
you
a
guys
lore.
story
That's a
sometime.
lore history. That'll be
Yeah, that is
that'll
some
be a
crazy
reel
lore,
on the
man.
Wrath of Mandalore channel.
That was a canon
That'll be a
event
reel.
for sure.
That's funny.
My villain arc,
Your villain arc.
literally.
That's funny.
Guys, I finished my book. I forgot to tell you guys.
Nobody cares.
Ooh,
That
That would have been
wow.
nice
Hey,
if I would have
Swooner.
asked.
Hey,
At first, I
Swooner,
had to learn how to read.
where's that
but
X-wing?
What?
What?
He's gone.
Oh,
The Polybag X-wing that he hasn't built since ICCC. He started at day 2. I think it's lost pieces. I don't think it's dated. I think it's lost pieces.
I started and finished the book before he finished that.
If you guys
Damn.
want to see some golden content, I'm gonna open Barad-dûr at Rebel ScumCon, and I'm gonna
Dude.
make Swinner come, and we'll see if he can finish it before the convention's over.
Clone Force just made a funny observation. The fact that he started that book, that High Republic book, couldn't, stopped on a couple streams because, he can't read, and still finished the book before Lord Swoonsky.
It's a bold take. Oh my
Hi,
god, Clone
how
Force
are
is a
you?
father.
No, that's my niece.
Oh,
Hi, Clone Force's niece.
I'm making flowers for my dad.
that's
Heck
good.
yeah,
That's
I
Heck
like
yeah.
it.
yeah, nice.
She's already more talented than
You wanna say
Swoonsky.
happy
Yeah.
Father's Day to Gazer and Pop?
Happy Father's Day.
Thank you,
Thank you.
thank you, appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Thank you.
How old are you?
She's 7. She
You're
can't
7?
because I have AirPods in.
Oh, gotcha. It was good to meet you.
But
What's
I
her
can't
favorite
really
Star Wars
watch
movie? Now.
What's your favorite Star Wars movie?
this.
She won't watch them.
Like
I caught her watching Rebels randomly. Like she was like, "Hey, Brandon, I'm watching Star Wars," and I was like, "What are you watching?" She goes, "I don't know." Showed it to me. I was like, "That's Rebels." She goes, "I like the droid."
Hey, that's a win. That's a win. Let's go.
I can say my favorite character is Baby Yoda.
Okay, like everyone else. You're gonna get me kicked off.
We were already thinking about giving you the coconut and kicking you off, dude.
Yo, can we replace Clone Force with her?
You're right.
They want
Hey,
me to
she's
be-
already way more interesting than you, Clone Force. Put her on.
She's
Give
intellectual.
her your AirPod. Come on, dude.
I don't know anything about Star Wars because I was just watching Rivals, but not Star Wars. I don't think that's Star Wars.
Yes, her big thing right now is she's been watching Twilight.
Oh, okay.
I don't really like
Is
it.
she
Team
Team
Jacob or
Edward or
Team Edward?
Jacob?
I don't know.
She doesn't know.
Yeah, but I'm not into it really right now because I'm really into Star Wars. Right now.
You're really into Star Wars right now?
Yeah, I'm kind of because here I'll go get my like.
Okay. She got
She's
a,
already
she
way
got a
more
lightsa-
interesting than Clone Force here. Let's put her on.
Yeah.
she
Give her
got a
the AirPod.
lightsaber at Disney World.
Oh, nice. What color lightsaber she get?
Purple. Like Miss
Nice.
Minnie.
Hey, let's go.
But it looks like I put it in that little group chat that we have. It kind of looks like I don't know, it's wooden, so I kind of compared it to Gunji's, but it's not totally Gunji's. But now
It's
she doesn't know
Gunji
where it is.
Windows.
So you said it's Gunji.
Gunji
Wood?
box.
Unadopt her. Twilight is ass.
Gunji
Wow.
Windows.
Yeah.
That's funny.
She's 7. Relax.
I remember dude, we took her to Fan Expo, or we took her to MegaCon, and she dressed up as Rey, and we have this backpack, and she walked around with BB-8. Dude, she got some she killed it. She was like,
I
everybody.
thought you
kept
were
coming
gonna
to her,
say
like,
she got some horrible comments.
no, could you? That'd be so. That'd be so.
Hey,
Hey,
Clone
Darth
Wars, you live in
Christensen, I
Orlando?
appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, now I live in North Florida, but I lived in Orlando.
Florida.
Mm.
What part of you're from? You're from the North Florida.
Philly.
What part of
I
Florida
live near
are you in?
I live like right outside of Gainesville.
Okay, cool.
We got
My,
a Gainesville in Virginia.
yeah,
It's probably
you gonna
nice in
slaughter
Florida.
younglings?
My
with
daughter was
sweet.
laughing really hard. She'll be 10 at the end of the year. We were watching a video that was like the whole I'm Ray who? Ray Skywalker. And then it's I can't remember his name from the guy who runs the paper on Spider-Man.
Oh,
J.
J.
Jonah
Jonah
Jameson.
Jameson.
Yeah. And he's sitting there, he's laughing, and he's like, wait, you're serious? Like, and my daughter was laughing. She goes, yeah, she's not a Skywalker at all. And I'm like, you are right.
Yep. Train to Red.
Yeah. We were in Target the other day, and we saw a shirt that had like Darth Maul on it. It was all we saw, and she's like, "Ooh!" And she like grabbed it and unfolded it, looked at it, and had Kylo Ren. She's like, "Ew!" And she put it back on the.
Wow.
Those are the flowers you've been working
Wow.
on.
Yes. I've
Those
been
are dope.
working, Like 1, 2, 3.
I'm training her right, boys. Training her right.
7.
I'm really interested in what
That's a
the
lot higher
smell of
than
the
I could
flowers.
7 and
I can only count to 6.
I bet you can count higher than Clone Force can.
You
You can definitely count higher than me.
Well, yeah, you stopped at 0.
No, I'll have you know I can't get.
That's
past
why.
six.
That's why his name is Star.
The school and I can count to
Star Wars Nerd
potato.
00. 00 because he can't count any higher.
If you could.
If I get 2 more subscribers because you were on, maybe I'll let you come back on. I'm gonna use her for clout.
No, that's not an ultimatum. We don't want you.
Uh-oh.
Some days, it's the little things that get us through.
What are you listening to, Ricky?
Quick stop.
Why does it sound like Spooner?
You ever see that video? It's like I can only count to 4.
Oh yeah. What you talking about? To let the bodies hit the floors. That you're talking
Yeah,
about.
let the bodies hit
Yeah.
the floor. But it's just like I can
That's a good
only
one. That's
count
good,
to
yeah.
4.
I can only count to 4. Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. dude.
Oh man. All right, boys. I think we're good for tonight. Anything else you would like to add to the chat or to the?
I'm starting a new book tomorrow. We'll see if I finish it before Swinsky finishes his Lego.
Damn.
Bet.
Is it a High Republic book?
I'm going
It's
all
another
in
High
on the
Republic
over.
Cool. I'll ask you about it.
Actually, just a second here. We're gonna have another guest pop on for a minute or two here.
All right, guys.
Whoa.
I'll see you later.
All right, see you, dude. No loss to me.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, dude, that's a dope droid.
Make it punch.
So at the
Club
character
forward.
warehouse, they sold like the fairy droid set for like $15. So
Not
you
bad.
could just replace. You can give it arms and legs.
You said we're gonna have another guest?
Yes, he's jumping on right now.
Oh God,
This
is
is
it
what-
closet?
It's gotta be.
No, you're still in
Maybe,
the
maybe not.
Yeah. All right.
The
Still
man
in
who
the
Well,
DR
good
can't
night.
answer,
DA.
the
Good
man,
fun stream, Gazer.
the man
end
who
stream.
can't answer text messages himself.
Who's playing the music?
Ricky.
I knew it, dude. I knew it. I'm like, this is Cena, dude.
Oh, I thought he was gonna come out already.
Yeah, I thought so
Okay.
too. Thought
Nah,
for
he's still
sure.
in the
I'm
closet.
like, what an introduction.
Now
Alright.
he doesn't get an introduction.
Yeah, missed the golden
No.
opportunity.
Nope. Get that ready, Ricky. Get that ready. He's
No,
trying to get his
it's a
stuff hop
one and
on right
done
now.
type
Hold on.
deal.
I'll tell you when to play it. I'll tell you when
Play
to play
Barbie Girl.
it. I'm a Barbie girl.
If it's who
No, I got a
think it
better one.
It's time to play
Nah,
the
I
game.
got the right one.
No, I got the right one. Just
Play
y'all
something from the
relax.
Lonely Islands.
No. I'm putting.
Nice, dude. Nice, Starstruck. Nice.
This is actually going to be how long it's going to take.
All right. Nope. Turn it off, Wrath. I got the song we're gonna play when he gets on here. I'll play it when
It's going to be hell compared to that intro.
You
No,
guys
it's
can
not.
all enjoy copyright strikes.
You're fucking here too.
Yeah, but I'm not streaming to my channel.
Shut up.
Oh man.
We live to fight another day. We live to fight another
Nerd, are you still fighting that war in the South?
Yeah, a little bit.
Him
They
and his
keep
cousin.
coming down, and it's just like we've tried to quit, but they just won't stop.
Damn Northerners. Coming all the way from Atlanta,
Fucking-
Georgia.
Looking some wagon wheel.
Song of the South.
South, sweet
Lord
potato pie.
Spoonsky, shut your mouth.
That was great.
Oh Lord.
Is our guest coming in, or is he?
Yeah,
like-
he is. He's
Oh, he's
setting his
not.
stuff up.
Jesus Christ.
Um,
I'm surprised he has kids if it takes him this long.
jeez.
Surprised he only has one. Nah, here. This is the true intro song for him.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
We got so hyped. Did you see that? He started like spazzing out. He's like, give me the fucking blanket.
Gotta represent, dude. Dirty birds.
We should all just be completely silent when he gets in here.
Right?
No, it's like,
Hey,
he
help me
logged in, he
welcome
said
in,
hello,
and
we
then you
all
guys are
log
just
off.
like,
Yeah,
Crap.
everybody stay still when he comes here.
all right.
Welcome to Atlanta, where the players play. We
What
get
is that?
shit on like every day.
Gosh.
Gorge.
Like zoinks.
Like Zoink Scoob.
Fly, can you fuck off? Do not make me go get my salt shotgun.
Do it. I want to see.
Do
I
it,
want to
dude.
see live on
Do it.
stream. I'm
Say hello to my little friend.
You're gonna get flagged for that, dude. Endangering animals.
Fucking Peter's gonna come
Yeah,
in here and be
exactly.
like, that fly had sentience and was a human being and it had feelings and they had a family and they were trying to make things better for themselves and you ended its life.
Holy crap.
How would you feel if a fly came into your house and shot you with a salt shotgun? Very great, now would it?
Oh Lord.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious.
That's Wrath, starring in PETA, the movie.
Holy crap.
I do have my first
All right, guys. All right, our
non-paid
guest is
voice
here.
acting career.
And here's the
Nice.
No, this is so much worse.
nope, because it's not who you think it is.
It don't matter.
Welcome the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. I'm gonna let this ring for a minute. Mr. Jungle Jedi.
Yo, what's going on, bro?
What's up, dude?
What's
How are
up? What up,
We
Sklee?
almost got this man bullied.
What up, brother?
What up,
Everybody thought it
Raph?
was closet.
What up, Swinski? They just leave. Pop's like, nah, man. I'm out.
you? How you doing there, Jungle?
Oh, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Hanging in there. Getting it done.
Heck yeah,
Yeah.
I love it.
Is it
Fuck,
is
man.
it Sklee's birthday?
Tomorrow, yeah. He's
Tomorrow,
the
yeah.
dirty 30, baby.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
freaking go, dude.
Appreciate it, man.
What up, Jungle?
What up, Pop, man?
No,
Good to see you in, dude. Clone Force, what's up, man? I don't think we've met. I've seen you in the comments and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think we met either, but nice
His
to meet
real
you
name is
finally.
Banana Boy.
Real shit.
Banana Boy 69, and the best place to get viewers is on BoostKing.online at F.
Nah, don't worry, we got it. We're taking care of that. Give us a second. You ready?
Oh shit! Oh my god!
Oh, man.
Yo, somebody cue peanut butter jelly time.
Hard Stomp Duo.
Oh,
right.
Glee, I think that's in your chat, bro.
Jungle, I want to see this. We'll see this live. Let's see your 10 out of 10.
What are we talking about? Oh,
It's your face. 10 out of 10.
All right, Banana Boy, calm down over there.
wait, you want me to show it again?
Yeah, dude. You can never see it enough, bro.
Bro, this is so sus.
Got the streets ahead.
Why is it?
Clone Force, stop acting like you ain't excited.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like the case from Pulp Fiction. You open it and it's like glowing on my face.
Oh.
Hey, yo.
That's what I'm saying.
What? Still in the plastic.
Mid
Oh yeah.
as fuck.
Do you have a Pope card?
I mean, to be fair, it's not. There's a reason I won't be keeping it, you know. But it's
Fake.
nasty, you know.
Fake card.
You already got a seller or a buyer? Sorry.
No, not at the moment, but
Mm,
I will.
nice.
I'm
I
going
don't
to.
buy it.
My plan is to take it to the national Oh,
you're gonna find somebody there.
100%.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, if I don't by the end of the week, I'm just gonna walk up to Golden's booth and be like, "Okay, guys, here's the story. Let's move this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And let's make a deal." So that's like kind of like my plan B if I don't find somebody on the floor with during the time that I'm there, like a private buyer. That's my first priority is find a private buyer. And then second priority, like kind of fallback plan, is just to walk up to Golden because they'll be booths there, and I'm just gonna be like, cool, let's just go this route. So
Yeah.
I know they're trying to diversify, like what they do. I think he's a great character.
Yeah, definitely.
Christensen,
So,
yeah.
you know what's crazy is the company I work for, no names being named. They recently bought a card for $1.1 million just to display in one of their stores.
Yeah.
Really?
But I can't get ours.
Right, because they just bought multiple cards for over $1 million.
Yeah.
No, it's one card.
Or one
Yeah,
card. but
I'm
still.
surprised they didn't let
Yeah.
you go for that.
Yeah, right?
Gotta love fucking
Corporate
big
America.
business.
I mean, it's not called Dick's Sporting Goods for no reason.
I don't know what you're talking about.
One of my favorite videos was this guy. He was at like a mall, and there was 3 major stores, and they were all listed on top of each other, and it was Kohl's, Staples, Dick's, and he's like, "Wait, what?" That was pretty funny. He's like, "They do what?" Oh man.
Stable dicks.
Oh gosh.
So what else is going on, man? How's Whatnot? Jungle.
Whatnot has been good to me, bro.
Must be nice.
Yeah, I mean, I work really hard at it, and I've taken a lot of risks.
I've seen you, bro. You've been killing it.
I appreciate
Busting your
that.
balls.
I appreciate that. It's turning the corner for me, especially now that I've gone over 1,000 sales or like exchanges, because it gives you the ability to have early payout, which allows for me to be able to buy product more smoothly and not have to be caught up in like
waiting for pay to come back in to buy more.
Exactly.
Yeah, I do want to actually shout you out too, because I remember back when we first met, and there was a stream, and it was so fucking slow. It was so slow, and this man was having the worst fucking night. And I was honestly expecting him to not be selling anymore on there, and just to see how you've grown on there, bro. It's been awesome.
Dude, I appreciate you saying that, man. Yeah, there's been a couple of those nights where I've just been like, dragging myself through them just to see if I could do anything.
It's kind of where I've been lately, but you know,
Yeah.
it's more of a me problem than anything else.
It's hard. I mean, some nights I've just sat there and been like, oh my gosh, I like took all this risk and I'm sitting here with this product, and it's like, dude, if I like, what am I doing? And it's like, okay, I just got to keep trying. And especially like at that time, whenever I could only stream twice a week, now I'm freeing up a little bit to where I can stream more frequently. So I do have some news that I can share, like maybe next week on the next stream. But so like I passed like my retail part of my job to someone else. I was like training them to take it over because Whatnot was kind of taking that spot. So I've been like working a lot, pass that off. Now that's actually out of my hands starting like this week.
Nice.
And so now I can start to raise my frequency and really put more brain power into what I'm doing. Kind of simultaneously with hitting that like 1,000 point. So it's becoming the situation where I'm really starting to like run a business from my home.
And then Tony shouted you out. I didn't even know, but you're doing something in nationals with the artwork, with the sketch cards. So I'm like, bro, that's what's up. Just to go from us meeting personally in Universal, me, you and Tony, to us being in that British pub, you giving me the sketch, me looking at it and like, bro, this is you're amazing. You gotta do something with this. And then now we're in nationals, all within
Now
the
we're
same
going.
couple of months, man.
And
That's
next up, we're getting our man with Tops.
yeah,
So,
bro.
cool.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on that. So they said 4 to 6 weeks, and we're coming up on the 4th week. So we'll see. I've been checking my email like just constantly, bro. Like just to see. Y'all will be the first people to know about it. I'll just tell you that. Like y'all have supported me so much, and I'm so grateful like for like all of you, because like it would never like I wouldn't be doing anything like if it wasn't for you guys. You know, it's
You're
like
welcome.
you guys have shouted me out, you've bought my sketches, you've, you know, promoted me on your shows and your streams and everything like that. And that's just like crazy to me. I'm like, this
Yeah,
is so
I'm
cool.
gonna have to dock you on the ratings once I finally get my sketch cards.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. Well, so you know, there's a reason I haven't like really opened commissions, which like I will be doing on my Instagram, like in about a month, and it's because I just don't have time, you know. And soon I will be having more time to do that and do those. I'm gonna hook you up, Wrath, with some fire. Like you know that's coming. You know that's coming. I'm sharpening my sword right now, brother. Like I'm working on a massive set for yeah, his watch is broken. I'm working on a massive set for the National. So like everything I do, it's like better than the last one that I did. And I'm like going back and like fixing stuff and doing more things. Like, so I've got a 20-piece set that I'm pushing to finish right now for the National. And then it's just going to get put back. And then I'll start working on some other sets for it as well. So just to kind of pick off of that, like Tony sent me some info about Toytastic posting that, hey, we want to do an artist alley for the Star Wars trade night at the National. And he was like, he sent it to me. He's like, you should just send him an email and apply. And so I was like, okay. I was like doing a stream, like did a little email, shot it over to him, was like, here's my Instagram. And he was like, shot me an email back within 10 minutes and was like, you're number 2 locked in, dude. You're there. I was like, dude, word, that's sick. And I wouldn't have even known about it if Tony hadn't sent it to me, you know? So again, like you guys have supported me a lot.
So is
Yes, well.
Instagram like your biggest like social media thing? Is that like
Oh, really?
draws you the
Whatnot.
most?
Whatnot is where I have like kind of the most activity. My Instagram is kind of catching up. But to be honest, I haven't been doing this very long. Like really since just like March, honestly.
So you're like very new. I know nothing about cards or collectibles or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
short time.
I only grab whatever
4 months.
I like.
Yeah, totally. I mean, yeah, I like, you know, a myriad of different things as well. And I've been a card collector my whole life, and I've been an artist my whole life to some degree. My dad's a high school art teacher, so I like have grown up with sketch pads galore and like, here, you know, like you can paint this, or you can draw this, or you can do this wood block carving, or you can like use this Dremel and like carve something out of wood. Like it's just always been like that.
You
So
got to take the clay home.
yeah, for sure.
I love the
Clay's-
clay in art class.
Yeah, clay's fun, man.
You used to make bananas.
Yeah.
And carry them around in your pocket
Yeah.
Something like
in
that.
middle school.
But that's what's up, man. I see it, man. Out in the, you know, you put it out there, put it out in existence. You're gonna be in Tops, and that's just gonna be crazy, bro. I'm gonna be on a live stream, opening a box, opening a pack, hopefully get a sketch, and be like, I know this guy, and everybody's gonna be like, yeah, you don't know him. Shut up, Ricky.
Dude, it's gonna be sick, man. Like just the idea that you guys are gonna be like, you know, maybe not hunting for my sketches, but like hoping, I guess, that they come out is like so special to me. It's just crazy how it's just like it seems so fast. Dude, like Josh Trout dropped into my stream the other night. Because I had one of his sketches, the one that Farley pulled,
Oh,
wa-
okay.
was like I used it in my thumbnail because I was doing a masterwork break, and he just like rolled in, and I was like, "Yo, what's up, dude?" Like, and we had just this long conversation, just back and forth about tops and about different situations and things, and he told me a lot of crazy info, which was really cool. And he was like, "Yeah, DM me, we'll chat." And he was talking about coming to the national because Toys had invited him. But he was like, "I'm not sure if I can make it or not, but it's a possibility he could show up." And then Angel announced. I don't know if you guys saw that, but Angel Aviles. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but he's like one of the best tops artists out there. He's incredible, but he's going to be on Artist Alley as well.
So you're saying that you're going to be an artist for tops? I got a little confused there.
So
That's the hope.
that's the hope.
Okay.
I did apply to be a tops artist. They have to go through a long process of well, there's a lot of applicants, I guess, as well. But they have to basically take your application to the licensors, which is probably Disney and Lucasfilm, and decide if your work is deemed worthy to be licensed, so that you can then do Star Wars sketches that on Star Wars paper, essentially. Yeah. So 4 to 6 weeks is the wait time, and we're coming up on week number 4, the beginning of week number 4. So we shall see.
That's sick.
That's super cool. I didn't know how, because I saw something, what's his name? Star Wars Sith. Like everybody kept sharing like something, he kept pulling sketch cards.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how those artists got chosen or how any of that stuff works.
Yeah, that's exactly how that works. And so, yeah, basically they send you a set and they're like, we need you to do, like they send you blanks and they're like, we need you to do this many by this time. Like we need them back. And then they insert them randomly. So they're all,
So they're not prints. They're actual. No. Okay. So if you pull a sketch card, that person drew that specific card.
That's correct.
That's pretty cool.
Yep. Which we have all become incredibly fond of. It's very fun hunting sketches. I've pulled quite a few of them at this point, and it's special. It's fun. So
I've never even found like a pack of cards in the wild, but I'm assuming I don't go to the right places either.
Yeah, it's tricky because they're expensive. So a lot of places, like especially Star Wars cards, it's like pretty niche, and so you'd have to go to a card shop to find them. But yeah, occasionally Target or Barnes and Noble will have blasters. Like they had 24 Chrome last year.
The Target and the Barnes and Noble are right next to each other in Gainesville, so I'll have to check that out.
There you go.
And then there's the Coliseum of Comics, where that's like the local card shop.
No, cool. Well, Jungle, thanks for joining us for a few minutes, man.
Thank you. Yeah. Thanks for letting me pop in.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, hit me up after the stream here. Guys, that's it for tonight. We're going for about an hour and a half. We will plan a time once that Star Wars Theory and Matt Walsh debate comes out. We're going to plan a time to live react to that. I think that'll be kind of fun. So we'll grab our popcorn and Banana Boy will have his banana split, I'm sure, or whatever.
Dude, I don't even know who the hell Matt Walsh is. So
me either.
Let us know when you want to watch Spaceballs, bro.
Yes, that too. We want to do a live watching of Spaceballs.
I found out
never
from
seen
you
it.
guys, I'm uncultured. No Lord of the Rings, no Spaceballs, no Matt Walsh.
Hey, don't feel bad.
Please do not put Matt Walsh in that list.
Yeah, no.
No, I'm kidding. Matt Walsh is like he has made a living off of like trolling people intelligently but blankly. He doesn't react at all. He's just very deadpan everything he does. So it becomes really funny. It becomes comedic. But yeah, his takes on Revenge of the Sith were not based, and so
fucking horrible.
No. Yeah, I don't even know his takes because I didn't even know who he was.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't know. Maybe I'll check it out, but I don't want it destroying my algorithm.
Yeah, right. Yeah, use a burner account.
Yeah, I have different accounts for like different things just so I can watch stuff when I want to.
I watched the trailer, or I guess it was the trailer for the new Spaceballs, and I was
I saw that
cracking up.
this
Like the scroll, dude.
Yeah.
I was cracking up, dude.
We have the prequels, we have the sequels, we have the sequels to a prequel, we have the prequel that is a sequel or something like that.
That's some Mel Brooks for you, you know.
Yeah.
That's funny. It's funny.
All right. Well, thanks guys for being on here. I really appreciate it. And don't forget, guys, Thursdays we'll be on here. So, Roger.
We'll see if I finish my book or Swinsky finishes his Lego by next Thursday.
And before we go, again, happy birthday,
Oh,
Sweet 3PO.
Thank
Happy
you. I
birthday,
appreciate it, man.
dude.
Thank you all.
Happy birthday, you old fuck.
Love you guys, man.
Welcome to your
Good to hear
30s,
y'all.
old man.
I
Welcome
know,
to
dude.
Unkville, baby. Population,
Yeah.
more of us.
I love it. All right, guys. You guys have a good night. Thanks for watching. May the force be with you always.
Well, what have we here? Now, this podcast is something